Okay, welcome to another Let's Play brought to you by Podcast 17 and Planet Phillip. Today we are going to play Uplink. Well, not the real Uplink, but a mod. This is called Steam Link, but before I talk about Steam Link, I'm going to talk about what Uplink is. Basically, it's the demo version of Half-Life that was released on February 12th, 1999. Half-Life was released in 1998. There is another demo for Half-Life called Day One. Now, basically, Day One is Half-Life up to We've Got Hostiles. So it's basically just a rehash of half the first couple chapters of Half-Life, which I absolutely hate as a demo. That's why I think Uplink is by far a better game. It has its own story. It's supposedly a cut portion of Half-Life. That takes place, I believe, right before Lambda Core. I can't quite remember, but it takes place after the Resonance Cascade, as we see in the opening sequence. 2 days after, so 48 hours after. And like I said, this is called Steam Link. Steam Link is a mod for Half-Life, which allows you to play Uplink. It's basically one-to-one copy of Uplink, but allows you to play it in Steam, modern-day Steam. There's also Uplink Lite, which is the same content, but manually copied into place, so it's sort of a smaller version. And the Uplink add-on basically adds Uplink into the game flow of Half-Life with some minor content additions. So they basically fit Uplink right into the Half-Life series, so you can play through all of Half-Life with Uplink. There's a couple source versions that are in the works. I'm not going to go through them because they probably won't make it to the light of day. But that's basically the third party versions of Uplink, because you can't play it with on Steam because it's the old one version of Half-Life. And this is actually what I mentioned it in the starting of the Half-Life series of these Let's Plays. This is what the splash screen used to look like. Before they added Gordon Freeman with the shotgun for the Steam version. Like I said, the story, it basically takes place 48 hours after the containment failure, and in the Lambda reactor complex. It features scientists and Barneys and HECU and zombies and Zen, and really what it is a very, very dense it's a very, very dense miniature version of Half-Life. You get everything, and it's so sequenced and so scripted. It's so fantastic to play through because there's always something going on around you. It's just really, really fun to play. You get to see everything. You even get to see the G-Man at the end. So we're going to click New Game here. The training room is exactly like the training room in Half-Life 1, so we're not going to go through it. And we're going to play on easy, just like all these Let's Plays. And the containment failure is, of course, the Resonance Cascade. And the evaluation is the G-Man evaluating us to see if we're a good candidate. So right away, I mean, that even just this sequence right here and everything going on around you is just so awesome. You're going to see this time and time again. I would almost argue that Uplink is a better game, visually and scriptally. I mean, not in terms of length or anything like that, than Half-Life itself. So, even like little things like this, and like the detail, and the ceiling coming down, it's just so fantastic.
Open up the reactor complex so we can get down to safety.
I'm sorry, but those doors will not open until we send the all clear.
So send it already.
I would love to do that, but the aerial bombardment has made a wreck of my transmitter. The cables are severed. We'd have to aim it by hand. And I'm getting high radiation levels in the transmitter dome. Nobody but a fool would go in there.
What about this guy?
Yes, you could survive in that suit of yours. Very well. I will lower security on the satellite access elevator, and you can go up into the dome. I'll try to help you over the intercom.
Okay, so the storyline of Uplink is pretty much presented to us within that little conversation there. These two guys, this Barney and this scientist, wish to escape the complex, but they are currently locked out. And if you remember, our goal in Half-Life 1, really, throughout most of the game, was to reach the Lambda reactor complex. So this is just sort of possibly, I think where this fits in, I've never played the Uplink add-on, but I think where this fits in is right before the reactor complex, obviously. And this is also how you get to the reactor complex, by helping these guys out. So in this door won't open unless the nuclear council of whatever, the NEC, I don't know, whatever. The United States Nuclear Regulatory Commission, the USNRC, there we go, you give them the all clear. Oh, it says it right here. And then they'll open the door. So basically we have to go to the satellite and position it so we can give the USNRC the all clear, which it's not all clear, so we're just fucking ourselves. But anyway, but that's the story. Awesome sequence. Alright, so
I'll stay here and guard this area.
yeah, so he's not going to come with us. We'll just use this elevator. The lighting and everything is just so fantastic in Uplink. I mean, just look at all this stuff. Even they got sprites for those lights. Everything's cool. Looks fantastic. Cockroaches. Anyway, we'll go in here. Grab our trusty crowbar. Of course, if this was actually in the game, you would already have the crowbar. But there's a little secret here. You can either go this way, break all these boxes, blah, blah, blah. Or, well, first off, you can use the pop machine. But you can also destroy it. There we go. If you destroy it, it'll sort of do this whole sequence. Door opens and it falls over like that. It's awesome. And you even get to go through the pipes here. I mean, the sheer amount of detail. Turn off the pipes and crawl through the vents behind it. Sheer amount of detail is just overwhelming. If we continue our way through here, we get presented with a classic case of core vent construction. We get our shotgun and our pistol. We'll open this door up. There we go. So where we are now is actually on the other side of those boxes.
You're glad I got this old side, aren't you?
Yeah. So instead of going... blow them up like that. Instead of continuing, I just want to show you where this links up. This is where the boxes were.
Get the hell out of here.
Okay, so we'll bring the Barney with us. Actually, we'll stand off here.
Okay, we might live longer.
The explosion radius on this thing is crazy.
I'll stay here.
There we go.
Roger that. Let's run like hell.
Some more battery. Okay, so now we're going to experience the HECU for the first time in the demo. You remember, I was at demo. Valve was using it as a promotional tool, so they're really putting a lot of effort into this. Back in the 90s, demos were really a way to promote your game. I mean, they even are now, but even so then, because buying a game was a large commitment back in the 90s. You couldn't just download it through Steam or have fun that way. You would often get demos not through online distribution, but through magazines. They would come packaged. That's a cool sequence. He kicks the button so you can't use it anymore. Really awesome sequence. But you would get demos through magazines like PC Gamer and stuff like that, and that's the way people really found out about games, not through the internet. Charge up. Okay, so we can't get through the gate here. So what we need to do is move this box so we ride on top of it like this. Make a jump. And that guy sort of retreats when you kill him. Ow. And if you remember during surface tension, we've got hostiles, they really just sort of start the aerial bombardment, so this continues throughout Uplink. We'll make our way up this ladder. Actually, I'll show you first. We'll save just in case. Forgot about you. So if we try to go this way, it's blocked, but there's also a rocket launcher there. Just gonna... Hey, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, so we can't go that way because that rocket launcher is very dangerous. So what we want to do is climb up here, open this up, which she's gonna shoot another rocket right over our heads. If we do it quick enough, we can jump this. Rain some grenades down on this guy. There we go. Destroys the rocket launcher and the guy. Open this door. Grab some of this ammo. See, like, the amount of detail going into even the containers and stuff, and these things being blown up, you don't even see that in Half-Life 1, which really makes this whole sequence unique. We'll use this gun to lure out some of these grunts. Great use of a mounted gun. Try to get some more here, because there's some more guys. Come on. Oh, he got away. Oh, he killed himself. Continue grabbing this ammo. Now we'll revisit this area on the way back, so just keep a mental picture of that. Any more ammo? There we go. This is a really cool bit. So much going on here. A whole bunch of grunts just killing off scientists and the like. I'm not sure if you can save them. I've never been able to, just because the sheer amount of grunts and my often like grenades at you. You can also blow up this gas can, which makes a pretty neat explosion. Some more health. Can you break this? I don't know how much you need to break it. Anyway. And this is a cool bit where the grunts are sort of burning the alien slaves. It's a really morbid scene. There's a lot, so much going on in Uplink. I mean, we've already seen so much. And you get a good picture of what Half-Life is going to be about. So on to the third level. And if we go sneaky sneaky here... Kaboom! A cool bit, and there's some rockets here. The amount of detail. Try to open the door.
Wait a minute, and I'll let you in.
Got the scientist on the intercom, and he watches you through the camera, which follows you more or less. And now we're in the satellite room. And as you can see, there's the radiation that he was talking about. So there's different directions you can point the antenna. And of course we want to point it to the USNRC.
Freeman, you'll want to work quickly. Tune the transmitter to the USNRC. I repeat, tune to the USNRC.
So that's this way. Just swing the transmitter around. And gets into position, you stop, hit the button.
Excellent. I'm sending the all clear and the doors should open now. We'll meet you down below.
So as soon as that happens, as soon as you send the all clear, all these grunts come in and fuck your day up. They do get hurt by the by the radiation, so that helps you a little bit. If you head back down, we got a cool bit here of some explosions that have happened. So you can turn off, you can vent the pipe here, and after you do that, you'll see that these guys are sort of welding their way through these doors that have shut. Just throw grenades in there. And if you throw enough, you blow up the dynamite, which blocks your passage. And this whole sequence starts, which is another really awesome sequence. So we'll head down into the pipe. Which starts the scary portion.
Well, I seem to be seriously wounded. I don't think I can last much longer. Stop!
So this is sort of the Ravenholm bit of Uplink. You gotta go through the sewers to get back. And that's directly taken from Blast Pit, if you remember. Probably you. Just kill them off. There's some health over there, which we can get. We don't really need it though. And there's a barnacle that, our first look at the barnacle in Uplink, that pulls up a grunt here and decapitates him in due time. Another barnacle, bringing up another grunt. And here, so dense, so much going on. Zombie pulling this grunt into position so we can eat him. Eventually that barnacle will get its dinner. Nom 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 nom. More goodies. Okay, so now we're back to this area. The area that I told you to remember. Come on. What the hell? And we see our first alien slaves. But they're fighting the grunts when they're off. So you get to watch us all play out. Well, not really watch it, just listen, I guess. I like letting them fight it out. So we sort of have to backtrack a little bit. Now we can go back up to this gate. There's a huge firefight in here with lots of grunts and lots of alien slaves, so sort of let them fight it out, just like before. Looks like the slaves won. Oh, there's another guy. He's really retreating. Oh, the humans go for that. This is a cool bit. There's lots of slaves behind there. Ready to eat your face off. Just sort of lob a whole bunch of grenades just for fun. Got them all. Some retreated. There's a couple back here too. And we go back up the elevator.
Get back! Freeman. Who would have thought you'd still be alive?
And he's killing it off.
Got one.
Cool, so we can bring these guys with us.
All right.
Now that this door is
Hey,
supposed to
Gordon.
open.
It can't get any worse than this.
Now we can head out.
Do you have any idea what's going on?
I can't see a thing.
So this guy's got a head crab on his face and he doesn't know it. Put him out of his misery. And we can get some more HEV power. Always a good thing. That's a new sound. Okay, so if we head over... Oh, that always gets me. God damn it. Where am I? Okay, over here. That's
Do you
nice.
have any idea what's going on?
I can't see a thing.
Okay, this time it's not gonna get me. I'm gonna get your hand eyes. There we go. So that zombie... Ow! So that zombie basically pushes down this big-ass computer, so the Barney and the scientist can't really follow us from here on in. But there's some awesome detail in this room as well, even down to sort of the vents and the broken computers and just sort of the smoking area here. It's cool. This door is locked, so we're forced to take a vent, and this is probably one of the most well-designed vents I've ever seen. But, again, I'm concentrating on little things. Barnacle here stops you from getting health, but you can get it like that. And this is where you start to see the Gargantuan. An awesome sequence of introducing you to the Garg. I mean, this whole thing is just fantastic. And this whole thing falls down like this. And you're forced to turn around because that's locked. So you can grab some HEV here. And even the music, you probably can't hear the music because I don't have it turned up very loud, but the music is very eerie and spooky, really setting the tone. Floating lights, come on. Anyway. Poor scientist, it's so brutal. You can see the G-Man right there. Oh, the amount of scripted sequences are so awesome. Just looks so cool. Poor scientist. Oh, shit. Ah, eat this, you bastard! So that's it. That's the end of Uplink. That is the official Half-Life demo. There is another mod called Uplink Extended, which allows you to fight the Garg and finish it up sort of properly, but that's also in the Uplink add-on mod, which seamlessly puts it in Half-Life. So you can check all those out and let me know what you thought of this Let's Play. I mean, I know it was a short one, but that's the end of Uplink. We had to cover it. It is in canon, and we'll see you guys next time. I don't know what's next. It's either Blue Shift or Opposing Force. What came first? I can't remember. Anyway, so we will be continuing this tree event. This is this wonderful, wonderful event that Philip's got going. Check out www.podcast17.com. Check out www.planetphilip.com. And there is lots more to go. We got Blue Shift. We got Opposing Force. Half-Life 2. Lost Coast. Episode 1 and Episode 2. So we still got 6 more games to cover. So it's going to be a busy summer. So thank you for watching. Leave a comment on whether or not you liked Uplink or not. For some of you, this might have been your first viewing of Uplink. So I'm glad you all got that chance, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.